We saw last night the Warriors, they didn't need Kevin Durant. Durant strained calf sitting out, but everybody else playing well because of the defense. The defense against the Blazers. C.J. McCollum is picked off by Steph Curry, and when Steph does this, the shimmy at home, well, he's in the zone. But it's really, again, the defense changing this whole series around. First 3 quarters of this series in Game 1, they were tied. The next 5 quarters, the Warriors have outscored the Blazers by 41. And JaVale McGee doing work.
We won the game with our defense tonight. And when you're missing 26 points, that's the best way to put yourself in position to maintain that level of play.
Third quarter. And get it out. We've seen this in Game 1 now. It's Klay Thompson blocking Damian Lillard. And McCollum, 23 points combined after 75 in Game 1. And Klay on the other end, he gets that 3. JaVale, 15 points, was at the podium post-game. Yeah, he had a big night. The Warriors, they crushed the Blazers by 29 points. Closer look here as you see 1 uncontested shot in Game 2. 1. That defense, that was a huge spark here on those 2 guards. And Draymond Green, efficient. And especially on the defensive side, you see the numbers, 33% shooting allowed as the primary defender. Team high 24 rebounds, team high 8 blocks first couple games. When they play like this, and this is not a knock on Kevin Durant, they're 17-4 without him. But when we see this defense against the Blazers, completely different team.
That's what's really been so scary and so impressive about this Golden State run now over multiple years is that they've been one of the best, if not the best, consistently throughout this time. San Antonio was off the charts last year, just ahead of them this year defensively. But they can switch everything. If you're building a team now and you have the luxury, I mean, it's really easy to say, hey, I want to build a team and I want it to all be guys that are 6'8" and can shoot and can switch defensively. That's my plan. Like, all right, have fun finding 5 of those guys. But Golden State, in a really weird way, like there's length everywhere. You're bringing in Iguodala, and they've kept him consistent even with Durant out off of the bench, which is something they wanted to do immediately because they didn't want to screw up kind of his pattern and how they've used him. But Portland, and the numbers are a little skewed, as you guys know, because it was such a blowout last night, the overall point total from that backcourt. It's not going to be nearly what it was in Game 1 because that was more competitive. But there's no third scoring threat here. There's no, like, you knew that with Portland. They're a bad defensive team during the regular season. That backcourt is incredible. I think it's the second best backcourt in the NBA. But they don't have enough. There's not even a third guy you're paying attention to. So it's even easier for them to switch. And Draymond can just kind of roam off of whoever he's become the primary defender for.
Second best backcourt to the Wizards, obviously. And they'll get Yusuf Nurkic back, the Blazers will. So maybe that third scoring threat will emerge. You know what would help both these teams, really? Rest, more rest.